I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mel.
Girl, let me tell you, I only had maybe a little less than half of that drink.
When you're drinking, you just gotta drink more.
I am a strongly worded email.
Actually, that feels in line, though.
That is not
No, listen. And every now and again, when somebody get out of line, you just yell, "Pop the trunk."
I'm the juice to her gin. Did we hit record?
Is it working? Is it on?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gin and Juice podcast. My name is Melissa.
My name is Mel.
And we're real life sisters. We get on this podcast every single week and talk about what the heck we want to talk about. We want to thank our sponsors,
Earnin, BetterHelp, and Masterclass.
You'll hear more about them later in the episode. So we start with the segment we like to call Long Story Short, where we kind of catch you up on all the things that have happened over the course of the week. Anything you would like to?
Yeah, I have two things to say that are probably my real pop the trunks, but I just want to share them. We haven't talked about like nail salons for a while. We talked about nail salons every single week. They were like the highlight of. First of all, my nails got done, and they're
so good.
And they're so good. I don't even think.
Can you? It's like
show them
a
good.
little glitter situation,
Yeah, that one has
a
glitter.
regular polish, a bow that looks like a present, and then the last one is more like
a little shimmery situation.
Yeah, it's like a shimmer
Anyway,
situation. It's
they're
really
great.
cute. And the color is really good because it's not like the Christmas red. It's almost like a brick red.
And they had like a sheet. They got new colors, so she was so excited to give me the new thing with all the different reds that they have, and so that's why I picked it. And they had all of these on there. I was like, let's mix this up. Let's just mix it up and do the thing. So anyway, I was.
They
very
look really
excited.
good.
All of that to say, when I hate getting when you get a pedicure, they always want to do the sea salt and the massage, and they want to oil your leg up. And I just want a regular pedicure every single time. You like to do the thing?
Oh my God. I go right to the bottom.
Oh my God.
Please give me I want the Seraphim wax.
What?
I want the massage.
It's always like 3 times the $30 price of a regular
lot.
pedicure. And
I
I'm
agree.
like, girl, I don't even have calluses. No, I don't need that.
Oh, I'd be like,
And
please.
I think I felt like it made my feet worse and like uncomfortable. I hated it all.
When they overdo it, it can make your
Yes.
feet like super sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is yesterday, though, like some of the bottom of my foot was peeling a little bit. And I hate that because it like rubs against the blanket at night. You know, like you feel the skin.
Yeah.
And I can't stand that. So she was trying to pressure me yesterday to do the $130 pedicure. It wasn't $130. I'm being ridiculous. But the very expensive pedicure. And I was like, girl, whatever. I don't even feel like fighting you today. So she did it, and I'm so happy I did it. I had such good sleep last night. My foot was not rubbing against the blanket because she like got all that stuff. She did the file and softened it. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. I was just really, really grateful, and I just wanted to share that. Like, if you are like me and typically don't do the extra, you should one time. Just treat yourself.
I need to go. Let me tell you about my truth. I haven't got my toes done since my vow renewal.
Oh, hello?
So yesterday, when I was in the shower, I could still see the white on my toes.
Oh, my
'cause I
gosh.
love a good white toenail
And
polish.
pedicure, gel on, or just pedicures in general, that polish be lasting
Your
for
entire
30
life.
years.
Yeah.
You don't ever have to get your toes done again.
Literally.
They last.
No, you will die with that white polish
the best.
on your feet. It does not come off
At all.
So yesterday I was peeling it off. You know when you're in the shower, it gets
yeah.
kind of soft, and it's growed out, child.
Yeah.
It's growed. Okay, growed out. So I was peeling it off, and I was so ashamed.
Oh.
I said, Melissa,
You need to go get that done.
now, girl, you better than this. You should go get your feet done for real.
Yes.
And they're bad because my heels, I haven't gone, and I need to get that child. I'm just having a time. But what happened was I had a gnarly infection.
Come on, gnarly.
It's the only way to describe it.
It is. It was nasty.
Infection on
Nasty.
it was not. I thought my finger was going to come off. It was so bad. I was on antibiotics 3 times, right? I want to say 3 times. It was so bad. And I finally ended up, my dermatologist, I went to the urgent care guy. He was like, take this. This should help you. I did that for like 7 or 10 days. I came back. He said, you should go see your dermatologist because It shouldn't look like that after I gave you a very strong antibiotic and it's still looking like you should go see somebody else. So I went to go see my dermatologist. I've seen him for years. And he was like, okay, I'm going to put you on this. I did that for like 2 weeks. He said, what I'm going to do is
cut your finger off and give you a new one because this one is screwed, girl.
You should go see, it's like a skin, nail, and something. It's almost like an ears, nose, and throat doctor, but it's like
hair?
Skin, nails, and hair. I think that's exactly what it is.
They're usually pills, and those are the 3 combos on there.
So it was like a skin, hair, and nails doctor. I don't know what it's called, but it was like some sort of specialty of that. So I went to go see him, and he was like, I think you might be better. So I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to take a picture, come back. And if it's not better, we'll reevaluate. But it's growing out now.
It looks better.
It's so much better.
I was nervous for a while.
Listen, I was like, I'm going to have to cut off my finger. So all of that to say, this is why I haven't been wearing my nails and I haven't been motivated to get my toes done. But the way my feet look right now, Lord have mercy. I need to go. And this is the other thing I hate about gel polish. You know how it that part of your nail is strong, but then it, as a girl, so that breaking point, and so then it peels off.
Yes.
Girl, my toes are so ragged right now.
Oh my God.
I need just
go sit in somebody's chair, girl.
I need somebody come to my house.
Amen.
But listen, we were just talking about the luxury influencers. Everybody go to their house. I be going to the salon.
I go to the salon. Hey, do you have an appointment where I can come to you
quick,
at
fast, in
2
a hurry?
or
What's
3
your website to
or
book?
4?
Because I will
free.
be there. I will.
Yes.
There's only a couple folks. Actually, it's not even a couple. My hair, the person that braids my hair, I'll be like, please, can you just come to my house, please? Everybody else, I go to them.
Because people don't have the luxuries of being.
I don't
able
have
to
these luxuries in my life.
Let me do this, and then I have one more long story short that I wanted to say.
Okay.
So let's talk about life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck, then access up to $100 as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. So if you have things coming up, it's the holiday time. If you got a last minute gift you need to get, okay? For your kids, your partner, you got a new boyfriend or girlfriend, okay? And you like, oh, I didn't expect to have you around at this time, so now I got to get you a gift. Earnin can help you do that. Or if you just want to take somebody special night out, upcoming rent is due, clothes, shoot, whatever comes up, Earnin can help you out there. So just download Earnin today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earnin app, type in Jen under podcast. When you sign up, it'll really help this show. That's Jen under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. That's what I had to say. The other thing I wanted to say is last week I decided to go. There's a rapper, Dirk, who has been federally indicted on a murder for hire charge. And his trial is here in California. And I decided to go to that detention hearing. Detention hearing meaning the judge needed to determine if he was going to be allowed out on bond before his actual trial. The answer to that question is no. The judge said no. But I went, and it was very new for me. I've never been inside a federal courthouse, and so that was my first time. It was actually much easier to navigate, than the state courthouse. It was very intense, though. It felt like TSA. I had to take off my shoes.
Oh.
Okay. I had to open my backpack. I had to take my keys out of my purse. Okay. Everything had to be out. They needed it all out. And then I had to walk through the little thing. They let slide through the little TSA thing. And then I was able to go. But and it's like right at the door. So it lets you know up front. We're not playing
what time it
these
is.
games. Yeah. Okay. We're not playing. And then afterward, They were very friendly. He was like, "Do you know where you're going?" I was like, "No." But when I told him, he helped me navigate there. I was late. And because this is a rapper, the room was packed out with his friends, his family, and fans and reporters. So it was packed out. I ended up having to go to the overflow room. But I was in there. I'm with some other reporters and also a guy who just seemed like a fan. And he was trying to record, and you can't record. So he got in trouble. It was a whole moment. But anyway, I was just very excited to go. Not for him, right? Like, the terms in which he is being held is not exciting. I was excited for me to actually attend the trial in person and or not trial, but the hearing in person to kind of witness how it went. And I am still toying with the idea of attending it when it starts in January. And it just made me think of the way that we started this the year, talking about the 12-week year and goals that we had and all of that. And while this was not, I don't think, a specific goal that I've ever had necessarily, I've accomplished a lot of goals, and I'm happy that this one, which was not a goal, was still accomplished, and that there's more to come.
I love that. How did your 12-week year journey go?
I'm curious how you feel about it. I personally thought it was so helpful.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. No, I really do. Yeah.
I couldn't tell if you're like, yeah, sure.
No.
I enjoyed. I hate planning. Don't ask me like my 5-year goal and the long-term goal. Don't ask me that. I hate it. And so 12-week year felt like a way to have goals, but like immediate goals that aren't like, because there's so many variables in life. I can't tell you what's going to happen in 5 years. I don't have a goal for 5 years because tomorrow things could change.
Yeah.
So if you asked me 5 years ago when I was working on Netflix, what my 5-year goal was, it would be to be a director. Guess what? 3 years later, I don't even work there.
Right.
So don't ask me, okay? But 3-month increments feels manageable.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel overwhelming. It doesn't feel intimidating. It feels manageable. And so being able to do it that way was just really, really productive for me. And I accomplished the things that I set out to accomplish, some of which, right, I think the 12-week year tells you to make sure your goals are things that you can actually control, because having a goal for something that you can't control is stupid and it's gonna upset you. I still did it, right? I had ones I can control, but also had ones I couldn't, which was dumb, but I still accomplished them, and so that was good. So as an example, one of my goals was to have my very first like real brand deal. Like I really, really wanted to have. I had gotten, a little commission and do the little stuff, but I wanted like a brand to say, your brand aligns with our brand, and we want to pay you to promote a thing. And that came with Hulu's Reasonable Doubt. I had that. And my goal was second quarter, but I think it came like the very first week of third quarter.
Yeah.
It was like August.
Yeah.
So it was still close, and I was still very, very happy. Other goals was to get 10,000 on YouTube subscribers, and then hit 20,000. And I just hit 50,000, right? And I started the year at like 5.
Yeah.
Like I literally started the year at like 5,000 subscribers. And so to end with 50,000 was, again, just goals that were like incremental though. It wasn't the top of the year, 50,000, because that's overwhelming. But saying 10, 20, 25, 35,
Yeah.
So that was cool. I'm almost at 800,000 on TikTok, which again was like small. Let's get to 300,000, 500,000, I have a bigger goal for TikTok, but it's finna go away, so now I don't all the way care. And then make videos every day. And YSL afforded me the opportunity to make a video about something. So that was really helpful. But being able to so anyway, I say all of that to say the 12-week year was really, really helpful for me. So if you are the kind of personality type like me, and obviously we're going to hear from you, but if that is the kind of personality type that you have, I recommend doing it that way, because it just was not overwhelming. And that's usually why I hate resolutions and planning and all that. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I think I was just talking actually to my therapist the other day. I don't know what just happened.
What?
Okay. I was talking to my therapist the other day about planning my goals for next year because I actually just have a hard time sometimes setting goals. I think some of it is the vulnerability of like, what if I don't make it?
100%.
You know,
Yeah.
and you can like start feeling like a failure and like you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. And that could be, you know, overwhelming. So anyway, I was talking to her about it. And so she was actually suggesting as we go into next year, which is my homework, which I haven't done, but I need to do, is bingo cards.
Oh.
So you have a bingo card that's like for your professional goals, for example, and then you put on there the things that you want to accomplish, and then you can just mark it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah. And so that is something that I will be doing. But some of the goals that I had, I wanted to do my earring collab, which I did end up doing.
Yes.
I also
and
wanted
the earrings look so good.
Yes, thank you guys. If you did buy anything, thank you so very much.
And there's still some
and actually,
available.
it didn't actually start with an earring collab. It actually started with the earring launch. And then it pivoted for reasons that we don't have to share now. So anyway, the earring collab, I have some more collabs that are coming out next year, which I'm super excited about, which was a goal that I wanted to do. The back half of the year, I wanted to do more brand deals because Instagram doesn't pay you.
Hello. Girl.
Instagram does not pay you. And so that was another goal. And I was able to do that.
Yes.
Like starting probably in like June, July-ish. I went to Essence on my own, which is also something I wanted to do.
Come on.
And what I mean by on my own is like a partnership that was Melissa-based and not Kevin and Melissa-based.
Yeah,
we get not a lot, but every year we normally go with either Kevin or Kevin and Melissa. And I just kind of wanted, you know, that stamp of approval for myself.
100%.
I did my first trip, which actually wasn't a goal, but still cool nonetheless. I did my first brand trip to the U.S. Open.
Yep.
Which was very cool.
Which is insane.
Yeah,
that you got to go to the U.S. Open on somebody else's dime.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. The other thing, this is, I think, always shocking when I say this aloud, but I don't think people know how, like, actually true this is. I almost never get PR. Literally never. For years. People are, I'm sure you get so much stuff. I literally don't get PR. Like,
send me that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, but like, I literally, people are just always like, I'm sure it's not true. I really don't get PR.
And by PR, you mean like PR boxes where companies like send you like their stuff.
Yeah.
For free, just to be like, you're so influential that we want you to have this box.
Correct. Never ever happens. One of the things I've been working on with my therapist this year has been showing up more authentically online instead of, I think for a lot of people, and actually let me not be broad, let me just talk about Melissa. Something that often happens for me is you understand what it means to be an influencer, and so you find yourself trying to fit into that mold, and so your content can look very much like all your pictures are like this.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
And I know for years I've done this, like, I don't have a niche thing. I've always felt very strongly about that, even before it was popular. It's low-key popular now, but, like, it wasn't when I was first saying it.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, it wasn't. And so as I've decided to, like, lean more into it, I needed to still make it make sense. We were having a conversation. She was like, I don't understand, like, why do you keep coming up? Like, why are you always having this conversation about not have a niche where you feel like you're going back and forth? And I was telling her a lot of times I feel like someone else just told me this. I won't say who, but someone else was like, Melissa, you actually trailblaze, but you don't give yourself credit for how much you trailblaze. And I was telling him it's because when you're trailblazing, it's lonely.
Yeah.
And it can feel like you're wrong. Because you're doing something
nobody else is doing.
No one else is doing.
And probably don't understand.
And you don't. And so with every step, you're creating this path, but it can feel wrong because everyone's doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one over here doing that.
Yeah.
And I know this works. Why am I doing that?
Right.
This doesn't make sense to me. And so I often find myself questioning, is this right? Should I be doing this? I don't understand why I feel so strongly not to do this when I know this works.
Yeah.
The girls are winning. The girls are getting the brand deals. The girls are doing the things like, Melissa, just do that.
Yeah.
All the time. This is a conversation I have with myself all the time. And she was saying, when you're authentic to you, that's when all of these other things come. And that is what has happened. literally.
Yeah.
When I've given up the mold of what it means to be an influencer, and I just literally at this point, I'm just showing up online.
Yes.
And every day I still kind of do this like back and forth thing in my mind. But being able to accept the fact that this cricket journey showed up.
Yes.
And that's what it is.
Girl.
And we're moving on.
Yeah.
I mean, I still am going to do tons more cricket stuff in the future. Just please know that it's still coming. We have like a lot of things I want to do for like Easter, and like I have a lot of cute little ideas coming. But like even if there's a phase where like, you know, it doesn't make sense to do cricket stuff, I don't have any events and I can just jump back into something else, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Because I'm just showing up as my authentic self. That has been like probably, there's no like tangible goal, but that is like what I'm doing right now. And that has felt, it's actually, I know listen, you've heard me say more than once, I hate this job.
Yeah.
And doing it this way and accepting that this is what I'm doing has actually allowed me to enjoy it more because I don't have to think as hard about what it means to show up in this job. I am literally just showing up. However, if there's an idea that comes to my mind, I'm just doing it and moving on with my life. And I feel like that, like, just as an example, and we can move on. I just did the video about the laundry thing. Mm-hmm. It's literally because on my way to my makeup room, I pass by that pile of clothes. Literally.
Yes.
And I was like, you should either do something about this or better than doing something about it, you should talk about it. That's what you should do.
There you go.
Yeah, you should just talk about it because it's real life, you know? And so that's more of what I am trying to do. And I think that has yielded the brand deals.
Yeah.
I think that has yielded even growth. I was like kind of stagnant on Instagram. I've grown on Instagram. And that's why I brought up the PR. And I think that's why the PR. Because I was like, I feel like I was more of a beauty girl before than I am now.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the beauty brands are sending the stuff now in a way that they weren't before.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Well, I think that's an amazing lesson though about authenticity.
Absolutely. And I think that's the like biggest takeaway. And I know, you know, people will tell you need to niche down, and there is some relevance to, or some truth to that in terms of like growth and like what people can expect to get from you.
Yeah.
I'm also just going to be the person to tell you that you don't necessarily have to.
Amen.
And if you are looking to be an influencer, like go out into this space, brand yourself, and then let what you do, that's just what you do. But people are here for you.
Yeah.
And I think that's the other thing. One last thing, all my therapy notes are coming out. It's also a lot more vulnerable for me because you're not coming for the clothes. Mm-hmm. You're coming for me.
That's good.
You're not coming for the makeup.
Yeah.
You're coming for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're not coming for all the DIY because I'm doing all of this.
Yeah.
So you can't say, oh, I'm coming to Alyssa because I know she's going to always have like a great outfit every single day. You may not get a great outfit today.
Yeah.
You may get makeup.
Yeah.
Or you might not get makeup at all.
Yeah.
You might get like, I made this cocktail and I want to tell y'all about it because it was stupid. Or I want to make some bread. I still want to make this bread thing, but I just decided I'm going to do it next year. Like literally, you're coming for me. And it feels a lot more, you allow yourself to be rejected differently.
That's
because it's not like, oh, I'm not interested in the clothes.
Yeah.
So I don't need to follow you. I don't like you.
Yeah.
I don't like who you are. And that feels a lot more vulnerable, and that's scary, and that's another kind of like added layer to this. So all of that to say, I'm out here trailblazing, and I have decided to accept that.
Amen.
That I see trends often before they happened on social media.
100%.
And then I often shy away from that, but there's a lot of things that I have done on social media that I know good and well you got that from me.
Hello.
I know good and well.
Yes.
I started that and now you do it, and that's fine.
Yes.
I just have to accept that that's what I be doing.
Your
Somebody tried to tell me main character energy wasn't for me.
Hello.
Find on social media where this existed before. Find on let me do what Jamie Foxx did in his special where he reminded y'all who he was. Find on social media where I am the reason and the occasion occurred before
100%.
I said it, or some version of that.
Yeah. 100%.
Some version of that didn't exist. Find on social media, I did a video where I started patting my eyebrows with loose powder to get rid of the oil, and it became a thing and a thing on TikTok.
Oh.
I dare you find someone doing it before I did it.
Hello?
What I'm going to stop doing in 2025 is shying away from who I am. I got to stand tall.
Amen. That's
Because
real.
the reality is, I be doing the stuff. I just don't be claiming it.
Yeah.
I be like, oh, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's no big deal. Girl, bye.
You know what I have pinned on my Twitter is I have confidence. I want audacity.
Yes.
And that because it's not like, girl, like I know I'm fly, right? Like I'm not worried about that. But it's the audacity of standing tall and say, hey, I did that first. Hey, that's mine. Hey, I'm out here and I deserve this. Like there is, and that's not even like a disrespect. That's not, it's really like owning your space. And that's okay to do. And that is like I have it pinned on my Twitter because it's something I am actively trying to do. And the way you just said that reminded me of that. The other thing is your husband actually, I feel like it was an Instagram DM or something. I feel like he be trying to encourage me as I am on my own journey.
He do.
He be trying to be like, okay, it's okay, Mel, you keep going, like whatever. And so he sent me I don't know if it was, I think it was a video. And he said, everyone thinks you're crazy until they think you're genius. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's something people say like even about Kanye, like old Kanye, not new Kanye. Kanye.
Today's Kanye might have actual.
Might be the beginning part of that sentence. But even with you saying like about like being a trailblazer and all of that, it is lonely and and you don't know if what you're doing makes sense or is right. And it's like, for me though, because what you're saying is like heavily resonating, but especially as I am trying to build and figure this out, I genuinely be just trying to be me. I'm like, even I get so many there are court cases, so there's trials, there's things happening everywhere. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people send a lot of them to me. And some of them I'm like, oh, that is interesting. But if I don't feel the pull to do it, I'm just not going to. And that's no shade to I hope that it gets the recognition and the publicity that all of it needs, but there are a ton. And I have to do what works and like feels good for me, especially if I'm trying to relay a story to somebody else and pull you in for the ride. I can't do that if I'm not invested. Anyway, and so you saying like showing up as yourself is just always going to be the best version.
Man, it is.
Because
and
no
easy.
One else can, and easy.
It's
the
so
best
much
and easiest
easier.
version. And nobody else can do that.
Yes.
But you. And that's the other thing I love to like remember. As sometimes I put a lot of pressure on myself if I see somebody else doing something and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to be doing that. And then if I start trying to do it, literally I'm trying to do a video like something else and it'll be like, this don't even feel right.
Because it's forced.
It's so forced.
It's forced.
It's forced.
And this is the other thing. And you can feel stifled.
Yes.
What I think was happening, at least for me, is trying to fit. We were having this conversation about luxury, right? Mm-hmm. And how a lot of people, I don't consider myself actually a luxury influencer. But I think what happens is that I can lean into luxury, but I am not a luxury influencer, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because in the same way that I may have a Chanel bag, I will also in the same breath tell you I will never, ever buy a pair of luxury shoes again in my life.
Hello?
Please buy the dupe.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
And I think
please buy the dupe.
Please buy the dupe.
Knock off.
Because they hurt your feet.
The luxury ones.
Yes.
Oh.
And to be honest, shoes hurt your feet.
Okay, well, there's a luxury pair of shoes that I want, but
don't buy.
Maybe I should buy.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
It's a sneaker.
And I think the difference is that with a lot of luxury influencers, their branding is not to tell you that. They have to show up with those things. I have more Zara purses today.
Hello?
because y'all thought I was playing. I sold all them luxury bags because, again, I don't care to have a bunch of luxury bags that just sit on the shelf. I'm thinking about actually purging some more, to be completely honest with you. I literally had the thought this weekend. Because I am not interested in having a collection of luxury bags to have a collection of luxury bags to have a collection of luxury bags.
Yeah.
I'm just the kind of not, that's just not me personally. And so I'm okay with this Zara top.
It's cute.
And this underneath is from Express.
Hello.
And I'm okay with that.
Amen.
This ring is from Amazon.
Amen. Amen.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with that. And sometimes you'll get a little bit of luxury, and sometimes you'll get a dupe video. And behind the dupe video will be a video of me packing up the real one because the real dress was $800.
Listen.
And I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's actually who I am.
Yeah.
Actually who I am is I love an aesthetic. I love things to look a certain way, and I love things to be nice, and I love a good. Don't get me wrong. I love things to be expensive. But I'm also very practical and a little cheap.
Yes. Amen.
And sometimes I would be like, girl, you want me to do what?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, get out of my face. Ain't no way in the world. You don't know me that well. And some days I might be like, how much it cost?
Yeah.
Bring it back so I can see it one more time. You bring it. Just let me see it one more. Let me feel it before I decide that I want to get this. Can you open it up? Okay, I think I am going to get it. And I'm okay with that too.
Yes.
So all of that to say, showing up as that authentic person where a lot of us are both and, instead of either or. And I think that's okay. And this has caused me to really more enjoy content creation and being funny and showing up as like all of me. So all of that to say, I've had really great fun, and I have accomplished a lot of things. Sometimes I shy away from goals because of that reason, but I'm definitely, when I look back over my life, I've definitely accomplished more than I have not this year.
100%. So 2024 was a good year. Good year overall, at least for the goal setting side of it. And if this segment sounded like a therapy session, okay, our next sponsor might be the person you need to call. That is BetterHelp. Okay. So our show, Gin and Juice, is sponsored by BetterHelp. And if you want to think about, it's the holiday time, holiday season. There are a lot of things, moments that happen around this time that either can make you happy, make you sad. I love family time, big on that. I love everybody getting together, having to sleep on like the floor, right? Like when I think about young days, especially when you ain't got no money, all the kids have to just like make a pallet.
We don't make
pallets anymore.
I want to do that.
Everybody
so
needs
bad.
a bed these days.
No,
you need a pallet.
Grab a blanket,
a
flattened pillow.
Yes,
and lay your butt on the floor.
Absolutely.
While your back is still good enough.
100%.
Because if I lay on the floor,
oh man, I'm not getting up. Absolutely not. So anyway, as we think about, of course, all of the good times and good things about the holiday time, there also people can think about maybe some not so good times, some sad times. Maybe there's some memories that don't make you the happiest, and that is when you can have a therapist and to help kind of talk you through those things.
Mine has been amazing. My coach she has been so amazing.
Oh, your coach, you've been having her for a while and talking about all the good things about it.
I only have like 4 more sessions with her, and I'm really, really sad about it. But she makes sure, even down to BetterHelp, can I just give you a personal testimony?
Yes.
Even down to the fact that I've had this book club forever, but I've decided to take fictional reading more personal. Like it's a thing that I do for fun for me. Is because of her. Mm-hmm. Therefore, meeting Kennedy Ryan. Therefore, hosting Kennedy Ryan's
which was amazing.
LA. It's because of her. The book that I'm reading, Shanora Williams, amazing author. We've read her. I just finished her. Such a good book. But like, she's been DMing me. This world is because of my therapist.
Yeah. I love that. That's amazing, and a good personal testimony about what therapy can do for you. So if you are Thinking about starting therapy? Give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Find comfort this December with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/GJ today to get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GJ.
GJ, please tell Wesley. First of all, she reposted my 2024 books thing Wesley did, and I was like, first of all, I love you.
Oh.
And the book that I'm reading right now, which is Curvy Girl Summer, she is narrating it, and I love Wesley. Between Jacoby and Wesley, I'm sold every day.
Hilarious.
Every day. If they're narrating it, I'm sold. All right, moving on from long story short.
Yeah.
Let me go to my notes really quick. We
How about that? Did you
did
have
the
anything?
earring collab. That was actually it. The Winter Wonderland is finally here.
Oh my goodness.
We leave tomorrow. Melanie is officially jumped over into Extra Land.
That's because I have the mental capacity to do it. When I'm in, I'm in. I just got to get in.
So she
But
is
I'm in.
officially here.
And I can't wait to tell you guys the game that I have. You wait. Melissa, I'm sure, is going to record it and make a reel and all those
Absolutely.
things. I probably will be drunk and won't remember to do that.
I didn't buy that
But-
much alcohol.
I will. I don't know why you didn't buy enough. I will buy more.
Because I didn't want folk to be drunk.
I want to be. So I will take care of that for me, at least. All of that to say, the games are going to be so good, and you guys just wait
It's gonna be
until we
fun.
tell you about the one.
My nephew, Julian, Jason's son, has emailed me this morning. I will count. And by email, I mean text. Okay. I mean,
was
and by
like,
text,
he
I mean
emailed?
DM.
I was like, he emails?
1,
Jude
2,
emailed me.
3,
You ain't emailed
4,
me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games since 9:02.
But tell him my games are locked.
9:02. When I tell you, Kevin's grandmother, Grandma Ruth,
Yes.
sent me, I was like, hey, I'm going to need some help for Christmas dinner. Like, I can't do both.
Yeah.
All right, I need everybody help. So she was like, okay, cool. I can make this. She sends me a list. I was like, you guys are driving in. If you want to get your groceries before you guys drive in, put them in your car, fine. Or if you want me to, because I'm going to Atlanta early.
Yeah.
She was like, okay. But Melissa, I like specific brands.
Hello?
I said, I ain't got no problem with that.
Listen, I love it.
I said, send me the pictures of the specific brand. She said, if I decide that I want to make my family macaroni and cheese and I only want to use Tillamook,
Oh, I love Tillamook.
me too.
Girl,
She
do
said,
it then.
And if I want to spend the extra dollars,
Amen.
and I know some people, they like to use the store brand. And no, she didn't say no shade, no disrespect, but let me
Yes.
just tell you what I heard
Interpret
her say.
it.
Yeah, let me interpret it. No shade, no disrespect to them, but that's not how I feel for my family.
Hello? Spend
For
the extra
my-
dollars.
For my family, I feel like if I want to spend the extra $2 to get the name brand, then that's what I'm gonna do.
I
I
love
said,
it.
let me tell you something, and that's where the love is. You tell me.
I can't wait to have Grandma
exactly-
Ruth's mac and cheese.
For the down to the butter.
Come on.
She said there's a specific butter brand. I said, send me the picture. You ain't said nothing but a word. I will go to
Listen.
3 stores.
I love it.
Finding the butter that you want. It's some European brand
Good.
of butter. Girl, send it to me.
This is the secret
I will
sauce.
ensure that you get exactly what you want and what you need for this here Thanksgiving Christmas situation. You hear me? I will
When
get
you know the brand, that means you know how to make your stuff.
Yes.
Because you know that there's a difference between the brands. You have keyed in on the fact that this one will change
Yes.
my food in a way I don't like it. So I need this brand. I love it. Do it.
I said, you tell me exactly what you need. You hear me? You tell me exactly what you need, and I will
Can't
run to
wait.
the store and get exactly what you need. I'm only that way actually with when I make my baked beans. I only want bushes. First of all, ain't nobody playing games. Nobody wants this. But also, I only want specific flavors within bushes to make my baked beans because it's not all created equal.
Yes.
I just realized I am that way, but that's probably it though. I'd be like, girl, give me this butter and give me the whatever.
You need to
But
get more
I
specific.
haven't graduated. I need to graduate and like say my
certain brand.
Yeah, I need to be more specific.
Hilarious.
Okay. Let me see. We talked about the earring collab. We talked about the Winter Wonderland. You guys will see tons of footage. I have a TikTok reel idea that I want to do for the family.
Oh, nice.
I'm so excited.
I'm happy that you already thought about that.
I only got one though. I kind of wanted to do 2 or 3, but this is the only one I could think
Ask
of that
the
makes
children.
sense.
Tell them stop sending games and send TikToks.
I will tell them. I
They
bought.
need to focus.
We're gonna do an elephant thing.
A white elephant.
That's what's called a white elephant gift exchange. And so I have a bunch of extra stuff because I get PR, and so I'm gonna pack it on.
Oh, good.
And I bought a Santa Claus bag.
Oh.
And so when we do it, I'm gonna have all the gifts in there.
Oh, I love it.
I'm so excited.
This is great. This is great.
I bought an Auntie Claus shirt, but I had already worked because I got excited.
Auntie Claus is funny.
I gotta find it so I can wear it during the thing. But I
Yes.
was so excited to get it. I put it on and was doing stuff, so it needs to
Too
be
early,
washed.
girl.
I need to remember to do that because I leave tomorrow. So anyway, I'm very excited. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
What's next? You want to do the situations of the people?
Yep.
Hey Mel, hey Liz. This is probably going to be the most delirious pop the trunk because I am sitting here studying for a statistics final because it was my bright idea to go back to school for a PhD.
Oh.
I already have a master's degree. I already have an ADS. Why am I doing this to myself? So I don't know if I'm popping the trunk on the program, popping the trunk on myself,
Correct.
popping the trunk on the university. Praise God, the program is fully funded. However, that means I have to go to campus more often than I would like. That means being around loud children. Mind you, I'm not that old, but I feel very overwhelmed by the loudness and the amount of people on campus. I don't know how I did this 12 plus years ago. I'm sick of all the work. I miss coming home and just laying on my couch and relaxing after work. And I'm sick of discussion posts. I don't want to reply to nobody's discussion posts. I barely want to post my own. I am overwhelmed. And I'm also in a PhD program while trying to plan a wedding. So I don't know if I'm popping the trunk on myself for doing
girl.
team too much, popping the trunk on being in a university,
It's you.
popping the trunk on my boyfriend, now fiance, popping the question after I got into a PhD program, knowing that it would be a lot of work. I'm just popping the trunk on everything and anything around me.
She's the problem.
No, legit.
Girl, you are the problem.
No, legit. 100%. You are overzealous. You are too smart, and you are ambitious. This is your fault.
Absolutely.
Because why on God's green earth? You're already smart enough. She said she got a master's degree.
Yes.
And did she say she's in an ADS?
She
I
said,
don't even,
and the 80. I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what that means.
Listen, girl, you got to settle.
Listen to me.
Settle
Listen.
for the minimum.
You're checking off a lot of boxes all at once.
For
Save some
what?
boxes for us.
Or don't care. Just go be average, honey.
Seriously, I get it. Are we going through black women take the cape off? Take your cape off. You can just, girl, you don't got to do all this.
No.
Get your man, right? Get him. Settle down with him.
Or just stay engaged for 10 years. People do it all the time. You don't have to plan a wedding. Just
planning a wedding is a lot now.
Just do common law. You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
that might be a
fine.
good idea. You got the ring, right? You already got the ring.
Who cares?
You already got the degree, which really don't mean nothing anyway.
It doesn't.
I mean, for real, it's paper. You know what I mean? It's paper. It don't mean nothing. It ain't nothing more than this napkin I got right here. Truly, honestly, and you already got two of them.
Two.
You got
whatever
two
the
napkins.
hell ADS is. I don't know what that is. She gonna call us back and tell us what
Call
ADS
us back.
is because what
Call
is
us
that?
back so we can tell you, girl, you checking off too many boxes too much too soon. Relax, calm down, take a break, take your cape off,
Don't
turn
do
on
the discussion
Netflix.
questions. Don't do those no more. Don't even log in. You're fine.
You're fine.
Absent. Don't listen to anything we're saying. Go
No,
be amazing.
congratulations.
Congrats to you for being amazing.
Correct.
The rest of us will settle.
Yes.
I want to pop the trunk on y'all because I started listening, I don't know, a while back, a few months ago, and y'all were sharing all your catchphrases and inside jokes, and I was like, oh, okay, I gotta know and I gotta do my research, So I went back to the archives. I'm listening to stuff. I understand Go Get Greg, but then you guys had Do Something John find out it's about John Q. I'm like, okay, maybe it's a comedy. So
Oh no.
I sit down, I get ready to enjoy a nice relaxing night to John Q. I'm expecting it to be a happy, fun time. I see a kid in the previews. I should have known something was wrong because anytime there's a kid in the previews, it's usually not going to end well. And I can't even think of Denzel Washington in a comedy movie in the first place. So I should have already known, like, there was something more going on here, but I didn't make that connection. Anyway, I watched John Q. I get to the Do Something John line. It is not funny. It is not humorous. She is desperate. I feel bad because I just came here to laugh, and now this kid's about to die. Spoilers, sorry. And, what? Anyway, I kind of forgot that I was upset, but then whoever this nondescript white dude is went John Q on the CEO, so I just remembered. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
I have tears in my eyes.
I didn't think about that.
Because the way we say it,
You would think it's funny. You would think it's funny. That movie is sad. Oh, we set you up. Oh, what a setup. I am so sorry. I feel bad. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm so sorry. What a time. That man said, let me turn on this movie they be talking about. Wait, the baby's dying. Wait. And that particular part, she was desperate. She was desperate to save her child.
do something. Do something, John. Denzel was like, okay.
Gun, shoot. And here we are like, do something, John. Ha, ha, ha. No, not funny.
Oh, my God.
That was gold. I am so sorry.
Oh, I have tears. I just want to say this has happened to me once in real time to me. Have you seen Marley and Me?
No.
Girl, I sat down to watch Marley and Me because let me tell you who's in it so you can understand why I thought it was a comedy. Marley and Me has, what's this little white girl's name? Jennifer Aniston and Owen Wilson.
Oh.
When have you seen Jennifer Aniston do anything serious?
No.
Especially in 2008, because even the little show on Apple TV now wasn't out in 2008,
Yeah.
okay? Owen Wilson, when have you ever seen him
He's
do
a
something
comedy
serious?
actor.
He's normally a comedy actor. I sat down on Saturday morning. Nothing was on TV. I said, I'm finna watch this. I just want to laugh and I want to zone out.
Oh,
Girl.
it's sad. What's the
Spoiler alert in case you want to watch it. Just spoiler. Just turn it off right now if you want to watch. The dog dies.
Oh, it's like a family dog?
Yes.
Oh.
They get the dog at like the beginning of the relationship.
Oh.
The dog grows, their relationship grows.
Oh.
All these things happen. The dog is always there. Then the dog dies.
Does the relationship end too?
No.
They keep going?
Yes. I
Oh.
think it's been so long, but I
thought
want
it
to
was
say,
symbolism.
girl, I was in the bed basically like,
Wait.
I was not ready for this freaking dog to die in this movie. I was pissed. I was so mad.
Oh.
Why on God's green earth would I go into this movie fully expecting to laugh?
And just bawl your eyes out.
And now
cry.
I am bawling my eyes out
Oh,
because
wow.
this freaking dog
That's funny.
done went ahead and died.
Well, child.
I was so mad. Oh my God, this happened. You know what else this happened? With me and Mel. When me and Mel.
That's what I thought you were going to
Me
say.
and Mel were trying to watch Dave Chappelle. We went to ADD, had like a celebration of how many. No, it wasn't a celebration of subscribers. It was anyway, it was celebrating something, child. I don't even remember. They were celebrating something. And Dave Chappelle came out and had us rolling at the ceremony. Like the mics wasn't working or something. He just kind of went rogue. Had me dying, like so freaking hysterical. I was like, oh my God, I missed the Dave Chappelle train. I need to go back and watch his stuff. The guys were out of town on the road. Mel came to the house. You know what we should do, Mel? We should watch the Dave Chappelle special. I don't even remember the name of it, but the one everybody talk about is very good. Y'all gonna sit down and have a good time and watch this. We couldn't find it on none of the streaming services. So you know what we watched?
Khalif Browder. I'm pretty sure we've told this story before because it pisses me off every time. We watched Khalif Browder instead of a Dave Chappelle comedy show.
Tell people.
And if you don't know who Khalif Browder is, it's the saddest story you'll ever effing hear in your life. It's why I'm not a lawyer, but that's probably my origin story.
That's your origin story.
Because the Khalif Browder story, this child, okay, is jailed because of a claim that he robbed someone, but he doesn't have money, and so his family can't pay to get him out of jail. He ends up staying in there for like 3 years. Yeah. Mind you, most of the 3 years is spent in solitary confinement on Rikers Island.
Oh, yes.
He's abused. They have the video footage of him being beat up and jumped by the guards were terrible. The inmates were, and this is a child.
Bad.
It is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was so sad. And then he gets out.
Because the person that he allegedly stole this book bag from goes out the country, and when the government, the state is trying to find her, I'm pretty sure it's him or her. I don't even know. They're trying to find this person. They can't locate this person. They've moved, and so the claim, the charge should have been dropped 3 years ago.
Yeah.
He is left in jail.
Yeah.
He finally gets out.
He sues.
Wins. And then kills
and then commits suicide
on my birthday. June. It was June 6th.
I think it was, actually. Yes.
It's the saddest
story.
Effing story. Yeah, June 6th, 2015. That's why I remember, because I'd be like, and then he gonna kill. That's my origin story.
Me and Melanie were
crying
in the Reseda house.
Crying our eyes out.
Wait, was it Reseda?
Yes.
It was.
Yes.
Bawling full on.
It's really like heartbreaking. It's infuriating.
Yeah, it was. I haven't watched When They See Us because of that.
Oh, I haven't.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah, I haven't watched that one, but I watched that guy in the Bay Area who was effing gunned down the night before his wedding day.
Oh,
and I was at a party. Sitting on the couch. They were being loud. We're at Greg's people's house. They being loud. And I'm on the couch like, let me turn this on. Fruitville Station. That's the name of the damn movie. When I tell you, I was in there. They were like, Greg, what's wrong with your girl?
Fruitville Station. Oh, my God.
I was not ready.
Tears I have cried.
I was so upset. Like, wait.
Hold on. Oh, my God. This movie.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's true story. All this, I'm sure you guys know. But in case you don't.
Oh, my God.
These are true stories.
Oh, my God.
About racism in America.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, not Marley and me, but everything else.
No.
Not Marley and me. Boy, I tell you.
Hey, what a time.
But let me tell you the other thing that made me cry recently. That was supposed to be a special.
What?
Jamie freaking doggone Foxx.
Everybody's talking about I haven't seen it, but they're talking about this part when his daughter comes out. And I have to see it so I can understand about the daughter coming out and playing something, a piano.
Oh, yes.
I love the idea is I'm already in love with it, but I need to watch.
She said, I knew you wasn't going to die because I had dreams of us playing together. And then they played together. Oh my God. I'm combusting.
That's so sweet.
Combust.
That's so sweet.
This man, Jamie, it was a guitar. I think Jamie's on the
piano.
Oh my God. I was like, then Jamie, you know this is this man's life. You know that. But to see him talk about his life in this way, and you can see and sense the gratefulness that he has. Then they show pictures of him walking his oldest daughter down the aisle that he didn't think he would be able to do. Girl.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Puddle of tears.
I can't wait to watch.
Puddle of
He is
tears.
so freaking talented.
No, he's so
How was he born with God, and God gave him that much talent?
Literally all the talents.
What a time that man is talented.
All the talents. He was, if you go in, let me help y'all so y'all don't end up popping the trunk on us. If you go in like this man thinking John Q is a comedy and you end up crying, that's how that's how Jamie Foxx's special is. Don't go in thinking it's you just finna kiki and have a good time. It's not that. It should have been called a testimony special.
Hello?
Because all this is a testimony. He laughs. You laugh a little bit because Jamie Foxx, he is funny.
Yes.
But the point of this is not to have you hurled over laughing. It's to have you as a puddle of tears.
Wow.
And he could hardly get the stuff out.
Because he was crying?
Yes.
Oh.
He would turn around. Let me just get myself together.
Oh. What a great get for Netflix. Amazing. Good idea.
Oh.
I love it. You know what I also love is doing our ads, and that's why I'm going to interrupt right now to tell you about MasterClass, okay? For a gift that's always on time and lasts a lifetime, you can't do better than MasterClass. With MasterClass, your loved ones can learn from the best to become their best. MasterClass is the only streaming platform where you can learn and grow with over 200 plus of the world's best. That's why Wirecutter calls it an invaluable gift. And the classes really make a difference. 88% of members feel that MasterClass made a positive impact on their lives. I was so excited that we got MasterClass. They decided to partner with us and do this because I'm already a fan of MasterClass. But as I've been trying to get better at doing interviews with people and allowing them the space to say things and me just having pointed questions, I was like, you know what I need to do to prepare? I did the juror interviews for like YSL, and
which were phenomenal, by the way. Went viral.
They did. But what I wanted to do before I did it was I went on MasterClass and was looking up people who do interviews. And George Stephanopoulos, first of all, has a MasterClass. And he talks about interviewing. And it was so, like, I soaked all of that up.
Very
the
good.
idea of, like, asking questions that, of course, are not, like, yes or no, but asking a question and then, like, being okay with empty spaces and all. He talks about some of his mess-ups that he's had with some of the, like, most massive interviews he's had and how he felt like he messed up or how he's improved over the years. So, anyway, it was really, really good for me. I have watched it probably 2 or 3 times at this point, just kind of refreshing myself. And I feel like it's going to be something that I do before I do any interview now because it's just a refresher. And you get to hear from experts. Like, when do you get to hear their lessons? That's just not a thing you typically get to do. So anyway, that is probably my favorite one at this point, but they have so many on there. They have like cooking ones.
They do.
Which I'm like, what?
I've watched one on baking cookies.
It's so, I'm like, what? They have
home decor.
The gymnast, who's the most decorated gymnast? Simone?
Simone Biles?
Right, it's her.
Yeah.
She has one on there. It's so many people have these masterclasses. It's very, very dope. Masterclass always has great offers during the holidays, sometimes up to as much as 50% off. So head over to masterclass.com/GJ for the current offer. That's up to 50% off at masterclass.com/GJ. One more time, masterclass.com/GJ. We love it.
Simone Biles is not the most decorated U.S. Olympian, but that's fine.
It's
Katie Ledecky.
Oh, Ledecky is still that's a swimmer.
Most decorated female. Oh, Olympian.
Oh, I was like, Ledecky is the swimmer.
Olympian. Simone Biles.
Simone.
Okay, very good. I thought it was too. So when I saw that, I said, wait a minute. Okay, we're almost about to here. Last thing is, you watched what's the name of the show, child?
Stupids. The dummies. The dummies who don't want to be with their partner.
The Olympian.
Hear what? The Olympian. I was like, that's not what I was talking about. Olympians are smart. I'm talking about dummies.
The Olympian tomato.
The ultimatum. Yeah, talk about it because I think it's all stupid. I hate this whole season. I hate everything about this season, and I will square up with Scotty myself. Tell him to pull up.
Yeah, I had to go back and like actually pay a bit more attention to Scotty because clearly everyone was like, Melissa, how did you miss this? I missed it because I've been doing other stuff, okay? But I went back, and I just wasn't paying attention. This man is a walking red flag.
Absolutely.
Walking. A little bit scary.
Yes.
Walking red flag. Like the way that he kind of interacts with people. Like it was a bit of a lot. Zaina, let's start from the beginning. I'm gonna just go down the list because otherwise I'll forget people. Zaina and JR, you know who they are.
I hate JR.
Yeah.
His personality type is I'm black with muscles and I have braids.
Yeah,
Like, those are his best traits that he wants to tell you about.
And Zaina really wants to be.
And she seems amazing.
She really, like,
She's
she came
too
to the
good.
table this time around. I mean, of course, we don't have context of what she was doing beforehand. But, like, I really felt like she was trying really hard to, like, win him over because it's clear. Okay, a couple things. Because it's clear JR and, what's the little girl's name? Sandy? The way they are lying to these folks.
Oh, my gosh.
And y'all really want us to believe y'all didn't have sex.
Oh, my gosh.
Y'all had 2 kisses. That's it.
Oh, my. No
Get
one
out my face playing.
believes you. No one.
No one believes you. And let's assume it's true. Let's assume you guys are telling the truth. Y'all are stupid.
Man.
You're dumb. Y'all mean tell me y'all went 3 weeks with the connection y'all had and y'all only had them 2? Girl.
Nope.
But if that is the case, that is dumb. And y'all are dumb.
Yes.
You should. What did that girl say? I may as well cheated.
No, I should have cheated.
Because you was going to think it anyways. Correct. Y'all should have just went ahead and did it anyways. Because ain't no way in the world we can believe this.
Yes.
Okay? I don't want them to be together. I think Zaina is, her name is Zaina, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think she's really good. I think she's too good for him. And
she was too good for Scotty too. She's too good for everybody on this show.
yeah, I think she got to go.
Have a better life somewhere else.
I think so too. Nick and Sandy.
Oh my God. He needs help. He needs better help.
Yeah,
/ GJ. Because what?
She also just got to admit that she don't want to be with him no more.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's time.
Honestly.
It's time, girl. Just say, you know what? I had thought, but you know what? I had rethought.
It don't seem like her family liked him either, right?
No.
How they fall in love with the other dude so quick?
So fast.
Not asking him for Christmas to come over.
That's what I said. And it was the mama, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's
Girl, what? Do away with Nick. Let him go. He needs help anyway. He's not stable. He's erratic.
Talking about,
and
you wouldn't be crashing. Basic. He didn't say this, but you wouldn't be crashing out if you were by yourself and your mind was going and you was thinking everything that was happening upstairs is what was happening upstairs. No, I would leave.
He should have left. They should have.
This is torture.
It was all bad.
Like
all bad.
I would ruin it for her too.
Yes, I would too.
I would. There's no way I'm just downstairs crashing out painting demons on the wall. No,
Right.
I'm ready to go.
Yes.
So are you coming with me? Yes or no?
Right. Yeah.
It's time to go. I'm not staying here waiting and literally this. Then he got the wrong word tattooed on his.
Oh my. Oh my. The words that just happened to be JR, and JR ate it up.
He sure did.
I hated every minute. I hated the fact that I don't know if it's true, if that was an accident or not. The fact that I have to think about it is why I hate you. And then you, dummy, JR, who is all excited and what he copied me, you're dumb too. Everybody's dumb. The tattoo artist is dumb because he shouldn't have tattooed.
He said no. Yes, you did this wrong, sir.
What? How did that even happen?
I don't. That's what I wanted to know. Too.
How?
Can I see the unedited version
you
of this?
You sent him the picture. You showed him the. What happened here?
Yeah, I want to know.
Boy.
Too. Yeah, it's time. Yeah, y'all got to break up. Mariah and Caleb. I told y'all Caleb had more feelings for Aria than he was willing to admit. Wait, is that who I'm thinking of? Who is? Aren't they Mariah and Caleb?
Yeah, I just couldn't remember their names.
Yeah,
that is Caleb.
Okay. Caleb likes Aria. He is in denial about it.
Yeah.
I told y'all, and that's why he didn't want to say the words out loud. That's why he was trying to downplay. I'm not gonna. I don't think he was being a coward. He just didn't want to admit they don't need to be together.
Yes,
they don't need to be together.
Agree with that too.
And he probably feels deeper for Aria, and it scares him.
Mm-hmm.
And Aria, low-key, I think she feels deep for him too.
I agree with that.
And she's trying to man. Oh, I think he said friendship. So I mean, you're really cool.
Yep. That's the girl that was also his girl was the one who was also by herself.
Yes.
And the point that I forgot one of them made, which I do agree with, they're getting cheated out of the experiment. It's a stupid experiment to begin with. But if you're going to sign up for dumb shit, you should at least be able to fully engage in the dumb shit.
Yes.
And the fact that they didn't have partners, it's that they're getting cheated.
I agree.
That sucks. So I don't know why they stayed because
I would have left.
I agree.
I would have left.
And so she should have left. And the other
talking about I'm just working on myself.
No.
Girl, read that self book at home with your man by you.
Literally. Do that at home in your bed, girl.
You can use BetterHelp too. Use the same code that he's using.
he gonna come back and haven't had all these experiences and you have none. And so it's just like, well, how was it? Do you still love me? Want to get married or not? No, bruh.
And
no.
they're picking, and she's like picking fights with him. And this man, God bless him. He seems like a really good dude.
He does seem like,
but I don't think he knows he's a really good dude. And so every time he's just kind of like, I have a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Where are the issues in the room with us? Because what are all the issues?
Yes.
You know, I just thought I wouldn't be a good. He said I didn't think I'd be a good father. I didn't think I'd be a good husband.
He's
really so sweet and
chill.
so I'm like, is there a version of you we don't know? I'm so confused.
Maybe when the cameras are off, he turns up.
I want to know that. Like, do you
down.
become a different person when the cameras are off? Because I don't understand how you're showing up this way and you don't think you would be good. I'm confusion.
Yes.
I'm so confused. Okay, and then who else do we have? Scotty and Aria, child.
I be forgetting that they're together.
Me too.
That's his partner.
Me too.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, it happens to me too.
It doesn't seem like they match.
I don't think so either. But when Aria said you need to work on your temper, and you can't be doing that, and I was like, correct, Aria, y'all gotta go. Also, I don't like when you're in the midst of an argument and like when they were having like the sex conversation and Aria is ready to admit like I agree, I've something I struggle with.
Was it even sex? I thought it was like physical touch.
Oh, well,
but
it
anyway,
was a physical touch conversation. I thought he was specifically talking about touch or physical touch, but I thought
he said like not sexual touch. Like
he did say that, but didn't it devolve into?
Oh, okay, maybe,
but maybe not.
Okay,
regardless, that conversation we talking about the same conversation. She's admitting, and he became a jerk about it.
He did.
I don't like when you're like, I'm not gonna. This is how I feel, and I'm not gonna soften my approach just because you feel bad about it. This is a problem.
Yeah.
I don't. You should. Do you like her? Yes or no?
I know. And she was like walking off, and he was like, "Well, that's just whatever he was saying."
Yeah.
But it was like, "Bruh, get out."
It reminds me of the Love Is Blind dude.
Which one?
The Love Is Blind dude that I can't think of the name, but she showed up fine in a mug at the reunion because he asked the daddy.
Oh, yes. I know.
You know who I'm talking about?
Tim, the one who went to sleep. The nap girl.
Yes.
And her partner,
it's
Tim.
that same kind of energy.
Yeah, it is that same. You're right.
You know, where you just kind of become indignant and it's just like, chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just relax on that. Like, this is a hard conversation. I'm telling you I'm wrong. I'm telling you I'm sorry. I don't need this energy from you. Like, you're low-key making it worse because instead of me apologizing in a minute, I'm going to get pissed.
Absolutely.
And now we just finna be arguing, right? Or it don't matter if I'm wrong.
Yeah, at this point, it's not about...
Because you're wrong too, and now we both just finna be arguing because we both finna be wrong.
She better not say yes to him. He seems like an asshole. Absolute asshole, and he should be single and should work on him. He needs better help too. Everybody.
This whole show, to be honest, is a bad idea.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever...
Because imagine, right, that the person that wants to be married, the partner is essentially saying, I need to test out, before I commit and say yes to you, I need to make sure by testing out how I feel about somebody else, somebody I've never known, never met before, just a random person that I get paired with. And then I did have some interest in them, but not enough to, like, are you kidding me? The resentment is out. Like, girl, y'all are going to be in somebody's therapy chair in 10 years because one of you is going to hold on to this. This is not the way that you start a marriage off. This is stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
Stupid.
And yes, I did watch.
Every time we argue, the first thing I'm saying, well, go call your little girlfriend, your little fiance you had on the TV show. If I made you so mad, go call her.
Immediately.
Oh, is that your phone ringing? Is it the girl from the show?
Immediately.
Boy, you would never live it down. Are you kidding me?
And Aria said, I would love to be friends with him, but I don't think Mariah would be comfortable.
Girl, you think you're going to be It would be miserable in my house.
Aria.
Are you kidding me?
Now, Aria.
She knew what she was doing. She was being funny.
Girl, you not about to red shirt their relationship.
No.
Stop.
Come on, red shirt.
Y'all, the friendship is over.
Absolutely.
Okay? At the end of this show, delete his number and block him.
Literally.
Okay, girl, no. The answer is no. And I actually think y'all would be cute. But if I was Mariah, I would also be like, girl, you tried it. Absolutely not.
He will have a new number.
Yes. and Facebook and Instagram and turn your DMs off.
Absolutely.
Because the real threat in all of this is actually Aria and Caleb.
Absolutely.
Because they were a slow burn.
Yes.
JR and Sandy, burn fast, fade fast.
Yes, that's
just
real.
all sexual attraction. Talking about she challenged me.
How?
Is the challenge in the room with
How?
us?
In what way?
In
Tell
what
us.
way was she so challenging to you?
Yes.
When did she iron sharpen iron? When? Because anyways, the point is, when did it happen? The slow burn that was Aria and Caleb, I'm not really attracted to you. And then all of a sudden I think I'm in love with you and I can totally see a future with me because you treat me right. You're emotionally stimulating. We've had a good time. And all of that, I now find you irresistible.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem.
Now you got a problem.
That's going to be a problem.
100%.
All these other ones, girl, ain't nothing but lust.
Lust.
They didn't even start with lust, okay?
Yeah,
Aria and
yeah.
Caleb didn't start with lust, but it will become
Yeah.
quickly because of that emotional connection. They're the ones to look out for. Everybody else is stupid and
I
dumb.
agree.
Everybody else is stupid and dumb. Yes, we watched Love Never Lies, South Africa, and yes, them people wound up together.
Oh my gosh, I watched that. That show. I love a lot of things about any Netflix show that's based in South Africa. It's become my favorite thing. I need Netflix to only make shows
they're
over there.
so good.
They're
so good.
For multiple reasons, though. Number one, then people be looking like you and me. Okay?
Yes.
In America, we have only supermodels on reality shows.
Yes.
Everybody walks around in a bikini with their cheeks out, who work out every single day. Okay, they all have implants and their boobs are to their face.
Yes.
They all look amazing.
Yes.
Okay, they're all like 20.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the other thing. They
No
are always really
kids.
young. Yep.
They have nothing but time and beauty on their side.
Yes.
South Africa, them be regular people.
And they be trying to get to the root of the problem. Okay.
They be people who look like me. The wigs be bad. They be like a bikini, huh? Okay, you gonna get all this ass, they be having African asses.
Yeah,
okay,
that'd be great.
They be bodying. The men be short. Okay, in America, everybody's 6 feet too.
Yeah, they are.
Those shows they be 3'5".
The host of South Africa, let me tell you something. She is fine.
They all be fine. All the hosts, they be getting good hosts.
She be doing the things. This is the other thing about it. U.S. based reality shows, I feel like everybody's just trying to get their end to fame.
Yes.
Their entry point to fame.
Yes.
They be trying to get to the root of the issue.
They literally.
Because I'm 100% sure that them questions they be asking would be coming from their partner.
Absolutely.
Ask him.
Did you
he
sleep
slept
with his
my
best friend?
Correct. That's the question I want you to ask him.
No. That's a lie. Bruh, what?
They be trying to get to it quick.
Because I don't even know to ask you that unless I felt like that happened. So where did y'all get this question?
Because they be telling on them.
What is happening?
Ask her, is she only with me because she would be homeless otherwise?
What? Yes. Wait, this is the other thing why I love it. Because they tried to add this like stakes, right, to that show where it's like money.
Yeah.
And if you want to look at more stuff, then it's going to take away from the pot.
Yeah.
Them South African people were like, I don't care about that pot. Play the tape.
They show quick. It's
like,
going to cost, I don't play the tape.
$5,000. That's fine. Make it 10. Play the tape. You're taking too long. Play. I said, do they care about the money?
They don't care about this money.
Nobody cares about the money.
They're trying to get to answers. They don't care about this money.
They want to know if you cheated.
Yes. And they be lying. You are taking a lie detector. It's going to say that it's a lie. And they be lying. That lie cost you $5,000. I just wanted to try and see if I could get away with it.
Imagine this is a lie detector. Okay. No. You're going to lose money. Okay.
And then
no.
But then once the lie detector test say no, they will be like, it's not true.
That's crazy.
I didn't sleep with her.
That's crazy. Who's next? Like the whole show is. I said,
but all of them are together.
Wasn't somebody broken up?
Was one of them? I don't know. I watched it like 2
up.
years ago. I mean, 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago.
One of them, I think, was broken up. But the fact that so many of them stayed together, I said, this is silly. This was a waste of y'all's time and mine. I hope there's a season 2, but there needs to be some tweaks. Who is doing the production? Because
I want all of
y'all
them.
have to tweak this.
Love is Blind, South Africa.
I need literally.
The Ultimatum. Didn't they have that?
Yes, it was
South
so
Africa?
good. That was the best version.
Yeah, they continue.
We need the South African everything. It is so good. Then people are crazy.
Oh, they did say one couple broke up. I don't remember who it was.
It was the couple that broke up. I can't remember who
I
either.
remember who it was.
Who?
I remember who it was. They should have broken up. It was a real bright skinned girl.
Oh.
And her
They were long distance, didn't she end up getting with her partner was his roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. And they should have broken up.
They
was low key broken up by the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was kind of through at each other. Anything South Africa, I'm kind of here
so
for
good.
because it's more. I just feel like it's more authentic. They're going into the show with the trusting of the
100%.
process. More than
Americans.
Yeah, the Americans are not going in really trusting the process. They trying to trust you to make me a reality star.
Absolutely. I'm trying to get my Instagram followers up. So here's me in my cutest bathing suit.
Yeah. They
prancing around on the lawn.
And it makes for good TV as a watcher.
Yes.
It makes for good TV as a watcher.
It's so good.
All right, so we are anything else?
No, girl.
Okay. We are out for the remainder of the year. However, I did just upload. I should make sure because the way that yesterday I uploaded a 26-second vlog.
Oh, I saw somebody say that.
Because we were dealing with churchy stuff and I uploaded it and then immediately had to move on with my life. And so I didn't have an opportunity to recheck. But yes, this is up. Let me make sure it's the right time. The best of will go out next week. I'm super excited for it, but you guys will be able to see that. It's basically the best of 2023 and 2024. Nice. So like all of our clips all together. And then we'll be back in January. I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas and a very, very happy New Year. Remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. Yeah. And if you didn't do your 3-month year,
12-week year,
12-week. That's why I said 3 months because I did the knowledge. If you didn't do your 12-week year this year, or if you didn't accomplish the goals that you had planned, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so down on yourself. You always have another opportunity to pivot, to learn, to grow, and to make things differently next year. But remember, wherever you are, there you are. So in order to make a change, you have to make a change.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I don't know why that word came out, but I felt the need to share it. Because sometimes at the end of the year, you can get real down and hard on yourself. Don't be. You're doing your best.
100%.
We all just doing our best.
Somebody asked me on TikTok the other day, what's your actual occupation? And I said, doing my best. So you just do your best. That's the answer.
Oh, Mel, can you tell us about, really quick before we head out, can you tell us about when you went to law school and then quit to take care of your family?
Girl. Oh, my God. All of the comments are so great. Somebody said, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm going to do this last one and then for real. Because that one, wait, I got to find it. Somebody said, I love your videos. You should be a lawyer. And then somebody responded and said, I looked her up. She is in law school.
Who did you look up?
How did you look that up?
Who did you look up?
But also, tell me how so I want to print off the certificate and let me go in somebody's courtroom.
I got it for you.
Listen, let me represent somebody.
We've been printing out certificates all day. Whatever law degree y'all think Mel has is on this napkin.
Listen, amen.
Because what?
If we can do it, y'all can.
That
okay?
man said,
Just
I Googled her.
Do whatever.
You know how they say it. First of all, this is Googleable. I did Google her.
Exactly.
It said that she was in law school.
Let me make my own Wikipedia page. Graduated. Okay, top of the class. You see it. All right. No, for real.
All right. We'll see you guys in January. Bye.